Do you study for hours and still forget most of it a few days later? Or does your focus vanish just 10 minutes after you begin? Maybe the problem isn't you. Maybe it's your method. A Korean doctor, Dr. Park Ki-hoon, has spent years studying why our brains lose focus, and the system he developed completely changes how we learn. Let's take a closer look at his breakthrough, the PACER method, and how it could transform the way you study forever. Section 1. What is the PACER method? According to Dr. Park Ki-hoon, the learning crisis of the modern age isn't caused by lack of information. It's caused by the disruption of cognitive rhythm. Our brains operate in waves, especially alpha and beta waves, which control focus, attention, and memory retention. In his EEG research at Seoul National University, Dr. Park found that during 20-minute rhythmic focus sessions, students' brains consumed less energy, yet retained significantly more information. The idea behind the PACER method is simple but powerful. It doesn't push you to study harder, but to study in rhythm. As Dr. Park says, learning happens in rhythm, not in chaos. Here's the core of his theory. Real learning happens in cycles of focus and release. The brain performs best in short, consistent bursts, not long marathons, and each person's learning rhythm is unique. Once you find yours, motivation follows naturally. Dr. Park calls this the neuro-rhythmic learning cycle. Recognizing when your attention peaks, feeding the brain new material during that window, and then allowing it to rest just long enough to consolidate the memory. So, the PACER method teaches one truth. It's not the duration of study that matters, it's the tempo. 20 minutes of focus, 5 minutes of rest, then repeat, like the rhythm of a heartbeat. Section 2. How does the PACER method work? PACER isn't just about time management. It's a neurophysiological system that synchronizes the brain's focus and rest circuits. Dr. Park describes it in 3 stages. 1. Tempo setting, preparing the brain. This first stage lasts about 2 minutes. You begin by aligning your breathing and eye movement to a steady rhythm. Inhale for 2 seconds, exhale for 2 seconds. This slows your heart rate and activates your alpha brain waves. Dr. Park also recommends moving your eyes smoothly along each line of text. This stabilizes visual rhythm and draws your attention inward. After just a minute or two, your brain enters a synchronized state where external distractions begin to fade. 2. Focus window. Deep learning phase. This is a 20-minute session devoted to one single concept. The goal isn't quantity, it's depth. Every 5 minutes you pause for a few deep breaths to reset your rhythm. Dr. Park's research shows that most people's attention circuits reach saturation after roughly 17 to 20 minutes. Beyond that, your learning efficiency drops. That's why the PACER method divides study time into short, rhythmic bursts. Intense, focused, and sustainable. 3. Sensory reset, cognitive rebalancing. This last stage lasts around 5 minutes. You don't review or reread. You simply close your eyes and let your mind rest. Dr. Park calls this cognitive rebalancing. During this quiet time, your brain transfers knowledge from short-term memory to long-term storage, literally reorganizing neural connections. EEG scans show that the brain's default mode network becomes active here. That's when true learning happens, not while you're reading, but in the silence that follows. In controlled tests, students who used the PACER method remembered 35% more information 2 weeks later than those using traditional study sessions. So the message is simple. Find your rhythm, give your brain space, and let it work the way it's built to. Section 3. A real-world example, the Industrial Revolution. Let's say you're studying the causes and consequences of the Industrial Revolution. Normally, you might read for 2 hours, take notes, and end up overwhelmed. But here's how you do it with the PACER method. Step 1. Set a 20-minute timer. Choose one focus topic. For example, the invention of the steam engine and its impact on urban life. Read, visualize, and summarize only that. Step 2. When the timer rings, stop. Close your eyes for 5 minutes. No reviewing, no scrolling, no new information. Just let your mind settle. That short break is when your brain begins linking causes and effects, weaving them into long-term understanding. So, while it feels like you're doing nothing, your brain is quietly connecting the dots. Then, you repeat the cycle. Another 20-minute session on the economic consequences, another 5-minute rest. And by the end, you've built a clear, durable mental map of how the Industrial Revolution reshaped society. Dr. Park Ki-hoon's PACER method teaches one profound lesson. It is not about working harder. It is about working in sync with your brain's natural rhythm. So, what do you think about this method? Have you ever found a learning technique that truly works for you? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to read them. And if you're passionate about science, philosophy, or psychology, don't forget to check out the other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching, and remember, learning is not a race, it's a rhythm.